इस्लामाबाद में पाकिस्तान चीन सिफारती ताल्लुकात के 75 साल मुकम्मल होने के हवाले से तकरीब जारी है।
Deputy Chief of Mission, Abbasi of China, Mr. Shir, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum and ni hao. It is a profound honor for me to stand before you tonight at the Pakistan-China Friendship Center, a venue that is not merely a building, but a living monument to the enduring bonds that unite two great countries and civilizations across geography, history, and shared destiny. We gather tonight not simply for a cultural evening. We gather to celebrate a historic milestone in 75th anniversary of establishment of diplomatic relations between Islamic Republic of Pakistan and People's Republic of China. 75 years, 3/4 of a century, a journey defined not by convenience but by deep conviction. A partnership built not merely on shared interests, but on shared values, on mutual respect, on ironclad trust, and on a friendship that has only grown stronger with each passing decade. And I always say that the unique dimension of this relationship is that in 75 years, Pakistan-China friendship has never seen a moment of autumn. This friendship has flourished for 75 years and shall always flourish in the season of spring by blossoming new flowers of cooperation and collaboration with every passing year. Ladies and gentlemen, our friendship is described quite uniquely in the language of nature itself. It is higher than the Himalayas, deeper than sea, sweeter than honey, and stronger than steel. But now we have a new dimension, that is, it is even higher than the skies, because 2026 will take Pakistan's first astronaut into space on a Chinese space mission, and Pakistani astronaut will be the first foreign astronaut to enter Chinese space center. So this friendship now touches the heights of the skies. These are not mere poetic flourishes. They capture a geopolitical truth that the world has come to recognize, that Pakistan and China stand as all-weather partners, iron brothers, who have weathered every storm together, who have stood shoulder to shoulder in times of peace and in moments of challenge alike. When we look back across the arc of this extraordinary relationship, we see a story of continuous deepening and evolution. From the early establishment of diplomatic ties to the forging of a comprehensive strategic partnership, our relationship has scaled new heights of cooperation. And at the heart of this evolution stands a transformative initiative that I have had the honor to nurture as a founding minister, the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. And I feel great honor that from Pakistani side, I had the honor and distinction to sign both MOUs of CPAC Phase 1 and CPAC 2.0. I have always said that, and I say it again tonight, CPAC is not merely a collection of roads, energy plants, or industrial zones. CPAC is a bridge. It is a bridge of development, a gateway to shared prosperity, and the most concrete economic manifestation of our time-tested brotherhood. From energy security to digital connectivity, from Gwadar port to special economic zones, CPEC today represents a new paradigm, a living model of how long-term strategic cooperation grounded in mutual trust can catalyze genuine socio-economic transformation. It is the flagship of Belt and Road Initiative, and Pakistan is proud to carry that distinction. But while infrastructure and economics form the backbone of our strategic partnership, it is culture, art, and people-to-people contact that form its very beating heart. And this is the truth that no economic indicator can fully capture. And you saw glimpses of that beating heart today in the performances by the youth of both countries. Economic corridors are built with concrete and steel, but the corridors of future, the corridors of a harmonious, interconnected global community are built through hearts and minds. They are built through the exchange of music and poetry, through the sharing of traditions and cuisine, through the laughter of children who grow up knowing each other's stories. Tonight's cultural evening speaks precisely to this dimension of our partnership. Culture is a universal language. It transcends borders, dissolves misunderstandings, and forges a deep, empathetic connection between societies that no diplomatic communique can fully replicate. By celebrating each other's heritage, by sharing our art, our music, our traditions, and our civilizational wisdom, we are doing something profoundly important. We are preparing the ground for our younger generations to inherit a relationship that is even stronger, even more vibrant, and even more resilient than the one we have built today. Ladies and gentlemen, as we celebrate 75 years, it is also a moment to look forward with renewed ambition and purpose. The world today stands at a crossroads. The center of gravity of the global economy is shifting decisively towards Asia. Regional connectivity is no longer a luxury, it is an imperative. And in this rapidly changing landscape, the partnership between Pakistan and China has never been more consequential. Pakistan's vision is clear: to transform itself into a hub of regional trade, transit and cooperation. Gwadar Port, the crown jewel of CPEC, stands at the heart of this vision. It is more than a maritime facility. It is the future economic gateway of our entire region. And as we deepen our cooperation under the frameworks of BRI and CPEC, and as we work to align our shared goals under the Global Development Initiative, Global Security Initiative, and the Global Civilization Initiatives, we are doing nothing less than co-authoring a new chapter in the story of South-South cooperation. Pakistan believes deeply that development is a collective journey, not a zero-sum competition. In this spirit, our partnership with China, grounded in mutual benefit, sovereign equality, and shared aspiration, offers a powerful model for the world to follow. That cooperation can achieve what confrontation never will. In closing, I would like to extend my warmest appreciation to Honorable Minister Ataullah Tarar and the Ministry of Information and Broadcasting for their vision in organizing this spectacular cultural evening. This evening is a tribute not only to 75 years of friendship, but to the countless individuals, diplomats, artists, engineers, students, and ordinary citizens of both nations who have, brick by brick, year by year, woven the fabric of this extraordinary partnership and friendship. Let us leave here tonight with a renewed sense of commitment to further strengthen our cultural harmony, to deepen our strategic bonds, to build upon the magnificent foundation laid by our founding fathers, and to ensure that Pakistan-China friendship continues to shine as a beacon of peace, stability, and shared prosperity in our region and beyond. The next 75 years belong to our youth. Let us give them a partnership worthy of their aspirations. And before I conclude, I really want to put on record for our own people to know that when we started CPAC Phase 1 in 2013, Pakistan was suffering from 18 to 20 hours of power shortage daily. At that time, we had announced an energy policy for investors, for our own local investors, for investors from all over the world to come and invest in Pakistan because Pakistan desperately needed energy to overcome power shortage. At that moment, Pakistan was facing serious security challenges also. When no one was coming forward, not even Pakistan's own investors were willing to invest in Pakistan. Ladies and gentlemen, it was China that came forward and invested billions of dollars in Pakistan to show that a friend in need is friend indeed. And China is more than a friend, it is an iron brother. It has demonstrated not once, not twice, but at every occasion of need that it has stood with Pakistan shoulder to shoulder. On this 75th anniversary, I would also like to salute those thousands of Chinese workers and engineers who stayed away from their homes for years to construct and finish these projects under CPAC that were vital for Pakistan's development. We salute their courage, we salute their sacrifice, and we salute their commitment. A very tragic incident happened some time back in Dasu energy project when a terrorist action took place. After a few days, I was chairing meeting of Chinese enterprises to give them confidence and assurance that every Chinese in Pakistan is our valuable guest and it is our duty to give them security. In that meeting, the general manager of that project came straight from airport to attend that meeting. And what I want to share with you is, he said that when I was departing Beijing, my wife and daughter had heard about that incident. And they asked me that, is it really important for you and safe for you to go to Pakistan? And he said, I told them, Pakistan is my second home and I must go to do my duty to my second home. This is the spirit that our Chinese brothers and sisters have shown for Pakistan's development, and we recognize it, we salute it, and I hope that with every coming year, this friendship will grow stronger and will build a future of shared prosperity, as President Xi Jinping has repeatedly mentioned and promised. Long live Pakistan-China friendship. Pakistan Zindabad.